Hello traders and welcome to tradingwithbill.com. I'm Bill. We're in Pattaya, Thailand, and let's take a look at the weather. Haze this morning. Sun's not up yet. It's on its way, but it's got about another 10 minutes before the sun's up. So a little dark at that, but you know, we got the crest of the light coming out, some haze. Looks like more smog. Traders, good to be with you on this Monday, January 21st. Now, I know somebody out there is saying, William, it's a U.S. holiday. Why are you here today? Because I didn't know it was a U.S. holiday until, I think it was Friday night when I was in the U.S. session. I found out that it was a holiday, and I would never leave you in the dark if I was going to be here or not. I said I'd be here. I'm here. Yes, it is a U.S. holiday. Tread lightly. I think you have good trades up into London lunch, right? You know, about 3 hours into London, I'd start pulling back on your positions and basically, you know, protect yourself and then just hang it up for that, because after that, it's not going to do anything, right? It's not going to do anything. So, you know what? I forgot to do that, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Let's see if I can do this here. Oh, yeah, there we go. All right, okay. So, yeah, we have Martin Luther King Jr. Day today in the U.S., so U.S. markets are closed. So the U.S. is shut today. That's what it is. And I don't trade when there's U.S. holidays today. So let's move along. Data today, HIA new home sales out of Australia in about a half hour from now, 26 minutes from now. We'll see what happens there. We got China fixed asset investment coming out, GDP out of China, industrial production out of China, retail sales, Chinese unemployment rate, no forecast, no nothing. I don't think anything's going to happen there. NBS press conference out of China. We've got all these indexes don't mean anything. German Bupa monthly report. Yeah, UK Prime Minister May speaks today. Wow, that'll be interesting. I don't know, that just looks like a mess to me over there. I don't know what's going on with that Brexit thing, but it definitely looks like a mess, right? It looks like a mess. All right, what do we got here? Hey, the U.S. has a WSDE report today. Okay. I'm just looking at the afternoon is what I'm looking at. When I look at tomorrow, I'm just looking for anything that we got coming out there. Tomorrow in Asia, we really don't have anything in Asia tomorrow to worry about, so we can move right along. No ranks today. I've been up since 2:30 this morning. It's the championships series in the National Football League in America, and I just watched a great game right down to the wire. Really, really great game. A lot of fun. Yeah, so this is the last Sunday I've got to do this 1 in the morning thing. 1 in the morning, huh? Okay. All right, let's see what happened. There was some movement on Friday. So crude inching to that 55 level, as I said before that I thought it was going to do. You know, it took out these other candle over here, this red candle, took out its high there, took it out, and it looks like it's just going to head up to that 55. At $55 a barrel, I'd be very concerned if it's going to go through that. You know, if it goes through that, that's great. Now, that's a good thing because this really worked out the way we said it was going to work out. It took some time. It wasn't easy, right? This little move here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and today's the 5th trading day to the upside. You know, it is what it is. But the biggest market in the world is closed today, so it might just be sideways for the rest of the day. On that note, let's go over here to gold. And we can see gold really took a really big dump. It's down to 121.02. And its high was 122.50, if I got that right. Okay, 47. 122.40, now it's down to 121.02. So took a big hit on that. Like I always said, gold goes one direction, gold should go the other direction. Oil goes one direction, gold should go the other direction. They're definitely correlated. Okay. Dollar index is nice, 96.36. We'd love to see that get up to that 96.50 area. That would be great. Where are we sitting? We got to be pretty close, right? Yeah, we're 96.40. So maybe that dollar can get up there. I like that this EMA is right underneath price. On the personal pivots, we got a green arrow continuing to the upside. So this is looking pretty good. I like that. The VIX not doing much. It's at 17.8 on the VIX. So, you know, it's slow. It's slow. But then, of course, when you come over here and you take a look at the ESs, for the last 4 days, we've been in an up move, higher highs, higher lows, and now on our 50-day with a green candle. Heading up to that 200 exponential moving average at that 2,700 level. So just keep an eye on that. It's got a possibility it's going to move there. Again, with the U.S. closed, it might just go sideways. I would expect we're going to see a lot of sideways action later in the day. So we'll see how that goes. The Euro futures /6E, you won't know what William says. Let's have some coffee. Yeah, William says sell it. Just sell the euro, okay? Sell it. Sell the pound while you're at it. While you're there, sell the pound too. New Zealand, you got to sell it, but you got to work to get in that one. All right. Yeah. Up too many hours already, and got another ball game in an hour. The second 2 teams are going at it. So yeah. What do we want here? Let's look at some chart moves. There we go. Get some charts up here. So I did look at this before I came on here. Because I had so much time. But you can see this just dumped off really nicely. I don't think anything data-wise came out. I think it's because the dollar index took a shot to the upside. Again, it's about the dollar, right? In these pairs, it's about the dollar, right? Dollar was doing nothing, right? Dollar sinking. This is what you see, right? Nothing. Now all of a sudden the dollar pulls up there, boom, everything goes down. Now we're sideways into a new day. What are we going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Well, what you're going to do is you want to see that 10 EMA underneath price, and you can counter trend trade this to the upside. So if you got in here at 1370, you can probably get up to, I don't know if you're lucky to get up to the 200 EMA. This 55, I would expect to bounce, and that's only 10 pips away. So, 12 pips away. Do you want to take that shot? Myself, I'm going to wait, right? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not trading. But, and you're going to take this shot, just realize it's 55. If you look back here, left of the chart, this 55 has been respected, right? So, over here. So, this 55 has been respected, so I would expect it's going to be respected again. Now, if you're a scalper, this is a great move, right? You just want to see a candle take out this high of this blue candle right here and just take it up for 10 pips, right? Beautiful. Nice. But the trade is, of course, we want this to come back up as close to the 200 as we can get, and we'll sell this probably about 1400, right? 1400 would be your mark of right, 1400 right there, and there you go. That's the trade plan. Let's get to 1400, and let's sell it at that 00, 1400, the whole 9 yards, whole number, yeah, we want to sell that there. Put a line, I'm even thinking what I might do is I might just put an alert, and then I might put an entry market order, limit order in. I'll get it out there. I'll put a limit order in at 1400. I'll put my stop at 1430 and give it 30 pips in case it overshoots that 200 exponential moving average, and sell it. And just let it ride, right? Why not? Just put a limit order in there, let it go. You don't have to worry about it till tomorrow. All right, let's take a look at our good old friend, the Great British Pound. Yeah, this doesn't look pretty. Looks pretty in my eyes. Yeah, we want to sell it, right? We want to sell it, right? 55. The problem is you don't have a lot of room here. 128.90, and this is 129.10. It's 20 pips if you sell it for here. I don't like that, not on the pound. Now, I think this is just going to continue to dribble to the downside. I think this is going to go sideways and just going to continue. This 10 AMA consistently riding to the downside. But with me saying that, a look at this, you could see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 dojis. Weakness, absolute weakness. I think this is just going to continue to the downside. This doesn't show me this wants to go up. Angle and separation of your 10 and your 55 EMA. The 200 has a little bit to the downside, but pretty much it's out to the side, right? It's out to the side. So we want to sell this. I don't, there's nothing here that tells me I want to sell it here, right? So if we take a look at this, here's our, this is where I would expect this to head to. It's closed below this 2860 area. Hey, listen, maybe you want to take it down to this 2810. I'm sorry, this 2810, 2860 to 2810. Maybe you want to take that shot. I don't think it's a bad idea. Stick your stop above that high right there at 2880. So you're going to give it almost 30 pips, and you're going for 50 pips. So it's okay. I'm not really big into the ratio thing, 1-to-1, or I'm not really big into that. You got to look left of the chart. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't, right? So yeah, we'll take a look at that in like 2 candles, right? 2 candles. I want to see this over here, right down here, 2850. I'll be more than happy to get in there at below 2850, and we'll just take it down to 2810. I have no problem with that. I'll take my 35 pips and go, right? But we got to get convinced that this is going to close below this wick right there on that doji, okay? And we got stuff left of the chart. We can't negate the fact that we have junk over here. So it could be a battle, but this is riding through this pretty smoothly, Let's take a look at the Aussie. Apparently, I can't spell. Oh my gosh, here we go. Yeah, a lot of levels on this chart, huh? I don't know, folks. This doesn't look comfortable to me. I mean, to be honest with you, you really just want to buy this, right? But the Aussie, well, it's a commodity pass. You got to realize that. But the Aussie, this is bearish, right? This is bearish, right? You take it up from here. This is bearish, right? That's a bearish trend, folks. That's bearish. If you wanted to counter trend trade this, this is sideways now. But see this 10? Again, this 10 is on top. This is riding the 10 EMA all the way down. Hits it, can't break it. It just continues to ride it. So you look that we're going to come to this level of support. And then maybe you could say, you know what? Maybe I'll buy it here. Right? Maybe you'll buy it here. Sell it. I want to sell it back up here, right? It's not going to get there. 7,200. Yeah, that sounds great to me. 7,200 will take it back to the downside. It's going to take a while to get there unless something big comes out that moves this in one direction or the other. Now, as I said that this is a lot going on this chart, and there is, that's a good thing, right? There is movement here. There are trades here, right? Trade here, trade back here, right? Sideways, trade down here, right? So there's the trade up here, right? Boom, nice trade up to that direction, right? Sideways, trade back down to here, right? Support, trade all the way back up to here. This must have been data, right? Comes all the way back up to here to that 72.20 area, fades right back down to where it originated at, and there you go right there, right? Then heads sideways. And eventually takes you to the downside. Breaks through this 200 without anything. This is what we'd like to see in every currency pair. We have trades here. There's up and down movement. It's not all one side, all one way, nothing like that. It's moving in both directions, and that's really what we want to see. So this is really nice, and I like this. However, I'm not willing to go short here at 71.60, but I am willing to go long at 71.50. Okay, so at 71.50, I think that's a good long shot, right? We'll take it back up to the 200, 71.80. That's okay. I'll take 30 pips on a New York holiday on a Monday, you know. But we got to get triggered, right? We got to get triggered, and we can't wait too long, right? I don't want to be in any pairs 3 hours into London session. So, you know, we got to get triggered. We got to get triggered. So that's what's going on with the Aussie. What else could we take a peekaboo at? Let's take a look at the New Zealand. Yeah, this was last week. This actually worked out nice, huh? Came up to that 50 and dropped down like a rock. Let's know that. So what? Come on. Oh, thank you. Okay. Well, again, this pair is really 80% motivated by the dollar, and the dollar is strong at the moment. And I say that not being funny, but it's strong at the moment. It can change in an hour, right? I want to sell this. I do want to sell this, but I don't want to sell it at support, folks. Right? I don't want to sell it at support. I don't want to sell it there, right, into support. You know, that would be a buying opportunity if you wanted to do that. The problem is you're coming into all these EMAs, you're coming into a lot of junk here. So, take a look at this. Now, this is far-fetched. Yeah. Yep. 67.90. What do you think about that? 67.90 will take it to the downside. Listen, you can always take it at the 200. You know, you know, even though we can always find a reason not to trade, right? But, you know, the 200 is a major resistance level or a support level, wherever it's at. So at the 200, you know, I would consider taking this to the downside also. But I want to sell this New Zealand. I don't even want to counter trend trade this myself. But I do want to sell this, and we have two entries, the 200 and then this 67.95 area. We can take this to the downside. So you have two areas that we can get into this. Anything else moving on? I'll show you one that doesn't look like it's moving around. My typing. Let's get rid of that fib. Oh, I see that chart bigger there. There we go. All right. Yeah, so, you know, this is sideways a long time in this pair. I know you've all heard it many times that currency pairs have personalities. And this is not in the personality of this Euro Aussie. Okay? This pair, you know, other than maybe because they're both weak at the moment, we're seeing this. Like this was a little up move here. Couldn't pop that 200, sustain it, and continue. It overrid it, came back down, right? Fought that level, and then continued down. Now it's in this sideways thing. So, you know, I know this pair very well, and this pair is a great pair to trade. But right, what I'm seeing here, there's nothing to do here. This has to show us a direction that it wants to take before we can enter a trade with this pair. And I don't see no direction here. This is not the pair that you get to the 200 exponential moving average and just sell it. Right? You just don't sell this at the 200. And you just don't buy it at a support level. It's got to prove to you it wants to continue that. Because when it gets its mojo, i.e. this, right? i.e. this is a perfect example, if I can get my eyeballs working here, right? This is a perfect example of how this pair works, right? Boom. right? It gets in its mojo, decides it wants to go down, goes down, and there you go. It's on the way. It just takes it to the downside, right? And it does that. But we don't see that anyway yet. This was data, right? This is data. Something came out, right? Otherwise, this would be back up here just doing the sideways thing. Yeah, good stuff. Like I said, I trade this pair a lot. I like this pair, but you got to wait for it to pick its direction. It hasn't picked anything yet. So there's no trade here. Absolutely no trade here. Nothing to even think about. You know, we're probably looking at Wednesday. Believe it or not, we're looking at Wednesday on this pair. I'd be surprised if we see anything tomorrow. Maybe London lunch will start to see some formation of a direction it wants to take, but I think Wednesday before we're going to be able to get into that pair. All right, traders, it's a short day today. Traders, yeah, great to be with you on this holiday Monday in the U.S. Martin Luther King Jr. Day today in the U.S. Traders, have a great trading day. Always remember to trade smart, not hard. We'll catch you, I'm sure, as long as I'm still breathing, tomorrow morning in Asia. Traders, have a great trading day. See you tomorrow now. Take care. Bye-bye, my friends.